Hmm. Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We're back. It is Wednesday, although technically it is my Friday. The reason being is because our employer was nice enough to give us both Thursday and Friday off. So, means get a 4-day weekend. The downside is this is going to be a very busy afternoon. So streams happen a little early today. If you went on the website, I'm sorry, I accidentally selected 11 p.m. so my counter was all off. But because I was off on Monday, and then yesterday I ended up in the field all day, I had a lot of streaming. So this is going to be the only stream for the lunch stream for the week. I mean, there's a possibility I could do one tomorrow or Friday, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway. Let's go and jump in. I don't have too many plans for Hogwarts today. I thought about doing like, I don't know if I did Sebastian's. Oh yeah. Okay. I need to know what this quest is. In the shadow of time. Okay. So now here's a weird question for you.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in
This is where I
charms
got
and always
stuck
carried a
last time.
satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left
Where
on
I need to
purpose,
figure out what I
or
need
the
to
student
do
may have simply dropped them.
with these
Of
skulls.
course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Leviosa! Rependo!
Oh shit. Well, I didn't expect that the last time it didn't happen.
Soon.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That seems like it's for something else, though, like there. Because you could see there were gates on that side. Okay.
Revelio. Accio.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I guess I'm gonna learn it.
The spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bam.
Incendio!
That's where we came from.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Bombarda! Flipendo! Leviosa! Flipendo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio!
Okay, so I was I was looking in there to see if I found anything, but just a lot of experience. That's where we came in. That way's kind of blocked.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Here. Guardian Leviosa!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Looks like that one and then that one, so that one.
That worked. Keep going.
Guardian Leviosa! Guardian Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above
You
these
are
bones.
head and shoulders
Nicely
above
done.
the rest. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you do all the work. Because I'm a lazy son of a bitch.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Bombarda! thought that'd never end.
Ooh, man.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
The relic contains abundant potential. The possibilities benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to release its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove the relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I
Oh, they're
must
gonna
keep
go
this
bad.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you. I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Want him?
Ominous?
Thank you.
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
I'm mad I can't use my broom.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
No,
What
you
is it?
think?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
So, let's go.
Easily diverted.
What an unfortunate...
Project surrendered.
You're very... Enjoy, Buster. What an unfortunate end to you. Give up.
You'll not win here.
Be careful! Mine!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
You go handling it.
Bam. Ah. She gonna die. kill himself?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
You should go, buddy. Because, bro, you are a problem. I get the feeling that we might end up doing battle at some point.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Oof. Let's see if we can find our next mission after that debacle. Oof. Yeah. I don't think he's coming away from this unscathed, you know what I mean? He's done a lot of damage to himself. And there is part of me wondering if yeah, that he might be past the point of no return. But we can at least start with talking to Poppy for a little bit. Should be a relatively easy one. I do need to timestamp my last Friday video because I did not do that. I apologize. Yeah, we're gonna take a break from Sebastian because he's a lot right now. Like a lot. Alright, where is she at then? Oh, I thought she was in Hogwarts, but... Let's travel here. And then we'll sort the rest out accordingly. Oh, yeah. So, yep, I just realized I'm logoed right now. Sorry. Good thing I haven't said anything objective. Part of the reason it's just been so hot here in California. We got places in California that are going to hit like 120 to 126. And I'm not talking like Death Valley where you expect it. This is like Palm Springs. It's supposed to get to like 124 to 126 possibly by tomorrow or Friday. And just to put that into perspective, when we were out there, it was like 112, and my wife was not happy about it. So you could just imagine 120 to 126. I mean, Death Valley is on record as having one of the hottest temperatures, if not the hottest temperature ever, I believe, at like 136. Recorded temperature, that's key. I know there's a lot of people that'll be like, well, there's been hotter temperatures, but like physically recorded. That makes a huge difference. It's like the old worst defeat in football was Cumberland versus somebody, and they lost like 222 to nothing.
You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
This is a stupid
the
question.
Poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took
And it's primarily because I know it's very opinionated.
When she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget.
Peanut butter
long thought to be
sandwiches.
extinct.
Now, I, for a long time in my life, have
Exactly
been a
what kind of
peanut butter
creature is a
sandwich
Snidget?
is a
It's a
peanut
small
butter
bird with
sandwich.
golden feathers.
That
It's
means
incredible.
peanut butter.
It has rotational
Nothing
wings that
else.
allow it to dart quickly in any direction.
No bananas,
In fact,
no
the
butter,
golden snitch in
and
Quidditch
God forbid
is
no
based on the
jelly or
Snidget,
jam.
which barbarically was
It's
actually
just
used in the sport
a
hundreds
nice,
of years
thick
ago.
layer of peanut butter, and that's it, right?
Why
Now, my
would
wife will
Snidgets be valuable to
vehemently
poachers?
disagree with me.
They
She's like,
could
no,
make
you
more
cannot
money
have
with
peanut butter
Snidgets
without
than
jelly.
they ever would have fighting dragons.
Because for her,
golden
the
Snidget's
idea is like,
feathers and eyes are
you
incredibly
need that.
valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted
Birds
out
like
of
putting condiments on a
existence by
burger. It's
wizard
like
kind.
you need that thing
If
to
the
give it
poachers found some now, I can't
juice,
bear
some
to
flavor,
think
some
about the
not
horrific
flavor,
way
but
they'd be
like
bred and killed for
liquidity,
profit.
so it's not so dry when you eat it. Like peanut butter on its own is very dry. It sticks to the roof of your mouth, etc., etc.
Where exactly are these Snidgets
But
allegedly hidden?
Gran
I have
says the
never
journals
really
were a bit
been.
cryptic, which
As a
is
kid,
good.
I liked jelly,
Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to
and I was
find
kind of a
the
jelly
birds.
fan.
From what she recalls,
But over the
journals
years, I
only
just got to the
noted
point
that
where I
the
was
key
like,
to
ew,
finding
it's
them lay
it's
in the
messy.
moonlight.
I
Gran
honestly
thinks it
don't
can be
like the
narrowed down
taste
to
of
a
jelly.
handful
I'm
of
not a huge
locations.
person that's like, I need my jelly in my sandwiches, right? And I don't use
I take it
any
you aren't going to let the
jelly.
poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it.
So
But I
I'm
know she's
curious where,
devastated
like,
that
and like I
poachers
said,
might
I
go
know this is a
after the
very,
Snidgets,
very
if they still
divisive time.
exist.
It's like
We
it's
had
like
the
crust
element of
on versus
surprise on our
crust
side
off
when we saved
on a
that
sandwich. Like,
dragon.
although I
But the
do think
poachers will
that
be
one you
watching
get
for
more
us
people that
now.
are crust
We
off
need
than crust
allies.
on. Me, I'm
Others
just
who hate
indifferent
the
to it at
poachers
this
enough
point.
to help us. Who
I do
value
think it's
creatures as
funny
well.
Merlin's
that when I
big.
watch all these
You're
videos
genius.
from like
The
Japan and like
centaurs,
convenience store
they
food and all
want
this stuff,
the
like
Snidgets
the bread's
protected
always
at
crust
all
off.
costs.
I don't know if they just bake it that way or what.
Sounds as if we need to go
We're
and
gonna go
talk to
talk
the
to some
centaurs.
We need to be
centaurs.
careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high.
So
Still, I think they may be our
it's-
only hope. Let me
I
think
just
on
was
it.
curious. I think it's a funny topic because people
I'll let you
really
know
do
as soon
like
as I have a
they're,
plan.
you know, the saying like this is the hill I will die on. Like peanut butter versus peanut butter and jelly, and to some degree peanut butter banana. It seems like they are so. You know, it's so divisive. And it is one of those things where it's like, this is the hill I will die on. Did she just like dump us? Is it one of those, oh, we'll get back to it later, dog? So, you know, if you have a preference, I'll be curious to know because, yeah, I have been for the longest of times. I will admit, I want peanut butter. I guess we are gonna go deal with Sebastian then, huh? This is gonna go poorly. Okay. I guess we're gonna go find this fool. It's not gonna end well for me, is it? But yeah, I think it's one of those topics where like people get so, how dare you? No, jelly has to be on a sandwich. You know, it's like the idea of oh, the other good one is like pineapple on pizza. The days old struggle of whether pineapple should be on pizza or not. And it's funny because if you would have asked me 25 years ago, hell, even probably 15 years ago, I would have told you, like, I ain't got no problem with pineapple. And I honestly, I don't really care. If you want pineapple on your pizza, so be it. So, but like now, it's not like something I go, I actually search out. At one point in my life, yes, I really did enjoy, like, pineapple was like, yeah, I want pineapple on
I'd better
pizza.
keep an eye on high places around the school. for
That's
some
not
obvious
a,
gobstones.
maybe, it's a, no, I want pineapple
Who
on
would
the
have
pizza.
thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
But now, like, I'll eat it if it's on there, and I'm not really gonna be like, ugh, but I do tend to try to skip the pineapple. If I possibly can, I will try to skip the pineapple because it's just not my thing anymore. But I don't necessarily, like, I am not one of these adamant pizza files that'll be like, no, if you put that on there, you are an abomination. I don't care. It's not hurting anybody. How people should get on, if you want to get on to an irritation, man, the person that decided that anchovy should be on a pizza is
I
the
wish
one
I
that
had
should be
better news
castigated
about your
from
uncle and Anne.
society.
Well,
That's
what
some
did he
nasty
say?
shit.
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family.
Man,
Jewelry,
he is
cards,
walking down a
old
bad
photographs.
line.
She got to her favorite, a handmade crest. And without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Yeah, this is gonna end bad. I mean, there's no way this story ends good, right? It's gotta end real bad. I mean... yeah, it's gonna end very poorly. I'm pretty much counting on this, us having to go. I get the feeling that me and him are gonna end up going head to head and having to battle it out. That he's gonna end up being a jerk, and yeah, it's yeah, at some point I need to actually do that. Brown helmet, scarf, which is good. So we got some new gear. Got a new scarf. We'll have to go sell that at some point. But I think I'm not going to try to do any more, because I don't think I'm really going to get anywhere. I need to get to level 23. Whoa, as I try to spill. I'll need to clean that up in a second. But I don't think there's a point in it right now. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and call it then for the day. We will be back. We should be back on tonight, I believe. I'm gonna try to get a hold of people and see if they're gonna be playing tonight. Right now I have Dead by Daylight on the calendar, but if I find out I'm the only one showing up, I might change it to something different. So we'll see. Maybe I'll move it to like 13 Sentinel, since I won't be able to play it during the week. We can have an extended session at night. But yeah, the goal is to do Dead by Daylight tonight. I am off the rest of the week, so Thursday and Friday, more than likely, there's not going to be any lunchtime streams. Friday night I should have a stream. Saturday night I have a stream. We don't have any plans to go anywhere this weekend or do anything. Like last week we had a birthday party. It ran kind of long on Saturday, so I got tied up. But like the point is we're looking for the most part to kind of just keep a low-key weekend, just enjoying the time off. We might go get out of the house for a little bit, go here, go there, but the main focus for us is just to kind of chill out and relax for a nice 4-day weekend. And yeah, so the goal is streams on Thursday or Friday night and Saturday night, but you probably won't see any more lunch streams the rest of the week. And then we'll get back to them on Monday. So until next time, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. We'll see you next time. Bye.